I am one of the last guys in sports media that believes in the Green Bay Packers, okay? And I know that's a Dolphins team in the cold. They never win that game, so maybe it amounts to just about nothing. But I absolutely believe there are things from that game that portend well for the Packers in the playoffs, okay? Number one, a win is a win is a win. And the Dolphins, despite the cold temperatures, were desperate. So you find a way not only to win, but I mean, you really put this out of reach early, right? So you step on an inferior team, you break their will. They don't even want to be there because it's cold, and you end up winning going away. But more than that, there was a moment that could have allowed the Dolphins back in it. And that was when the Dolphins drove the length of the field and had first and goal and ended up with second and goal from the 1 and didn't get in. They're stopped on second and goal from the 1 on the run. Rashawn Gary with a big stick. On third and goal from the 1, it's incomplete. On fourth and goal from the 1, it's a sack. Now, that moment against a pretty good Dolphins defense shows that you've got tenacity on D for a big stop at a big spot. Secondly, from that moment, you take over from your own 7-yard line. You're leading 27-11. If they had punched in the touchdown there, it's 27-18 or 27-19. Could have been a one-score game. You then drive nearly the length of the field. You get to go for yourself. You mix the run and the pass. Okay, a couple of hits to the tight end. You had the big play to Josh Jacobs, and Josh runs so hard that you set yourself up, you settle for a field goal, but that basically ends the game. So what you do is you go from strong defensive stance on your own goal line to drive the length of the field to ice the game to their goal line. That sequence right there, I think, portends very well for the Packers in the playoffs. I don't know if they can beat the Lions, but I don't know if anybody can beat the Lions. I'm not concerned about that right now. I'm concerned about the Packers getting to the playoffs and being able to win a playoff game or two on the road because they're probably not going to catch the Lions in the division, okay? Which means you got to go on the road wild card weekend and then go on the road divisional round weekend as well. And you might have to go on the road championship weekend if you're trying to make a Super Bowl. The things that you do on your own goal line, the things you do against the run, the things you do to extend the lead and ice a game, those things travel, okay? And that's one of the reasons. Also, a pretty good game from Jordan Love. That's one of the reasons that I believe in the Packers still when nobody else does. Let it be said. For the Dolphins, I mean, why even bother playing in sub-30-degree temperatures at this point? And I like Mike McDaniel, but frozen fins in the icy waters of Lambeau.